Well, hey everybody, I hope you had a great Christmas. As we get close to the end of another year, 2025 has come and gone already by the time you watch this video. That's amazing to even think about, at least for me. That seemed like a number that was so far into my future as a kid, and here we are living it out. And so I just want to spend a few minutes just thinking about how God has worked and how blessed we are as a church family here at Faith. As I think back at our past year of 2025, I think of the baptisms at the Easter service, and then even more baptisms down at Brandy Lake. Boy, was it cold that day, wasn't it? I was not in the mood necessarily to go in my swimming suit into the lake that day, other than for the reason we were doing it, of course. We brought in a large amount of new members again at our annual meeting. What a sight to see. Again, a picture of what God is doing in the lives of the people here in the Northwoods that God has brought to our church at Faith. It's awesome. I think about the new babies that have been born in our church family. Seems like we've had a constant flow of pictures of congratulations and things. And what a special thing to hear babies cry, to have to serve families in the nursery and in other places as these little ones are being shown the way of what it means to be a Christian by their parents in places like this church. I think about the opposite side of that, the people that we have lost from our church family. You've probably lost a loved one in 2025 somewhere along the lines, and we've had to walk through those things together, those hard things, and yet great memories of the life that we've shared together. And so at the end of the year, those things, they make us think about that. I think about our growth as a church, right? We all know that it's been awesome to see more and more people, A, living in the Northwoods, but B, also just checking out our church and taking steps to be part of it. God has done great things. And so as we turn the calendar to 2026, it should lead us to a question. What does God have in mind for us as a church in 2026? What does He have in mind for you in your family and in your walk with Him? How can we as a church, I know that's on the mind of the elders and us as a people, how can we take that growth that we've had numerically, the people that have come to our church, again, a wonderful thing, how do we grow spiritually as well in the midst of that? How do we help new people grow? How do we help people that have been here for a while grow? How can we all be growing deeper in our relationship with Jesus and deeper in our connections and relationship with others? Those are questions that we're thinking about as we go to 2026. And then, of course, we have a big event coming up this year with Pastor Rick retiring here, Lord willing, at the end of 2026. And it's going to be a special year as we celebrate all that God has done in and through him and Lori and their family and in this church body over these 30 plus years now. But it's going to have some moments for sure for him and for us. And I just pray that it's a great time together to do ministry, to live our life together at Faith. I just want to end with a passage that you probably know. It's one of the more memorized passages in the Bible, maybe misunderstood every once in a while or misapplied, but I think it'll fit perfectly for what we're talking about here as the year ends. It's, of course, Jeremiah 29, verse 11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord." He's talking to the Jews as they head off into captivity, but he's also, I think, talking to us as well. Again, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Wonderful verse, all by itself. A beautiful reminder that God's got a plan for his people to give them a hope and a future. But then he carries on with a little bit more that we don't always pay attention to as much, I think. Verses 12 and 13. So, knowing that God has a plan for us, he says, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Friends, I pray as we head into 2026 that we would be a people who will come and pray to him and he will listen to us, that we will be people that will seek him and find him because we're seeking him with all of our hearts. May that be our great goal for 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you soon.